Do you think what I just said is reasonable?
I can't really speak too much. All I'm saying
Work
is...
with me.
I can't, though, because I don't agree with you, so I can't really
you
work
don't
with you.
agree with deporting Trende Aragua gang members?
Why would I?
No, I'm just asking that specific one. Do you support deporting Trende Aragua gang members?
Say if I agree or if I don't.
Do you support deporting violent gang members that are in the country illegally?
That have charges on them?
Yes.
Like got arrested multiple
Criminal
times?
gang members. They're known to local authorities. Do you support deporting them?
I'm not going to speak on that one.
Yeah, I mean, if you can't condemn that and say that you want to deport them, the conversation, we can't even have a conversation at that point. That is, those people are terrorizing American citizens, black, Hispanic, white, Asian, whatever it may be. They're terrorizing people in communities, and you're saying, oh, I'm still not supporting deporting them. That is why.
At the same time, why are you so focused on deporting all these people that are doing all these things? Focus on who's here.
They came into the country illegally.
I'm Nigerian American. I really don't give a about America, if I'm being quite honest.
So your position makes a lot more.
This is a must-see confrontation with journalist James Klug, who destroys this woke student on college campus. She refuses to deport illegal gang members and completely exposes defending violent criminal and gang members while claiming to care about Americans. This is an explosive exchange, and she shockingly says that we should protect illegal immigrants, and she doesn't care about America, and gang members should be allowed to steal. Listen, make sure you like and subscribe and watch this video. This one is a pretty crazy one.
They're leaving countries where life is hard, and they're told America's better. So they're trying to get here. But then America makes it hard and punish them.
Why should we reward them for skipping in line in front of people that are waiting tens of years to get in here the legal way?
Why are we making people wait 10 or 20 years to get in here?
Answering my question with a question. I mean, if you don't mind answering that, like, why are you okay with them coming in here, skipping the line, and being rewarded with being allowed to stay?
My problem isn't mainly just about them jumping in here illegally.
We shouldn't reward them for skipping in line and cutting in front of good people that are trying to come here, that are waiting tens of years to come here legally. Not everyone has the privilege of being at our southern border. There are people that are desperate to get in the United States that are being pushed back because mass unvetted migration.
But your solution is just to mass deport everybody. And
worst first. We'll settle for worst first, okay? Worst first. Are you okay with deporting criminal aliens? Like people that actually... Are you okay with that? Let's start there.
And we're talking like, actually vetted, certified gang members.
Like rapists, gang members, murderers.
We've been doing that already. That's not, no one has a problem with that. Those are actual criminals, people who are actually harming us. Yeah. They're actually messing us up.
Los Angeles, a lot of these gang members, they go to these sanctuary cities where they're protected. The local police don't need to work with the federal government that are hunting down these gang members. Would you support them working with ICE to deport people in Los Angeles, let's say, for example? Would you?
First.
No? Let the criminals stay.
His other question, and you asked him to answer your question. Now
I've been answering a lot of questions, but I just had a couple there that I wanted to ask him. He can ask me a question.
He responded with a question to his question.
What was that?
You understand why? Because I heard that you talked about gangbangers. Do you understand why?
Can I hop on this side of you?
Yeah, go ahead. Do you understand why there are gangbangers, or you just think it's like, oh, these people just go around killing people? Like, do you understand the history behind gangbangers to begin with?
To be honest, I don't really care. I don't want them. I don't want them in my country.
But it matters, though. The reason why gangbangers were created.
I don't want illegal gang members in my country. I don't care.
No, but it matters. You saying that you don't care, you only pick and choose what you care about. But it goes into the argument.
What is your reason for Trende Aragua being getting a stronghold in the United States over the last 4 years? Should I be asking, oh, what makes them a gang member? No, I don't really care why the most violent gang in the world, got a foothold in our major cities. I don't really care. I want them gone. And I think that's a pretty reasonable position. What do you think?
I feel like the whole idea, because to touch on your point about talking about...
Do you think what I just said is reasonable?
I can't really speak too much. All I'm saying
Work with me.
I can't, though, because I don't agree with you, so I can't really
you don't agree with deporting Trende Aragua gang members?
I don't support mass deportation. I don't. Why would I?
No, I'm just asking that specific one. Do you support deporting Trende Aragua gang members?
Say if I agree or if I don't.
Do you support deporting violent gang members that are in the country illegally?
That have charges on them?
Yes.
Like got arrested multiple times?
Criminal gang members. They're known to local authorities. Do you support deporting them?
I'm not going to speak on that.
Yeah, I mean, if you can't condemn that and say that you want to deport them, the conversation, we can't even have a conversation at that point. That is...
time.
Those
so
people,
half the time,
those people are terrorizing American citizens, black, Hispanic, white, Asian, whatever it may be. They're terrorizing people in communities, and you're saying, "Oh, I'm still not supporting deporting them." That is wild.
At the same time, why are you so focused on deporting all these people that are doing all these things? Focus on who's
Because
here.
they came into the country illegally.
Okay, but why? I feel like everybody's not.
Yeah.
Let me finish.
Finish
I
yours,
feel
and
like
then I got a
you're
response.
neglecting the fact of why people come here. People don't come here for funsies. America's not this great country that you paint it out to be. People come here because they need to without a necessity.
So it goes back to this fundamental question. If I felt I needed to steal from you to survive, does that justify me violating your rights?
Hypothetically, if I owned a grocery store and somebody was on the street starving and they came and stole from my grocery store, I know I would not be mad.
What if they did it every single day?
They need to eat.
What if 10 more? What if 10 more came? What if 10 more came?
And it is what it is. I feel like you guys are neglecting human rights. Do you not care about human beings?
No.
Because that's what it sounds
There's
like.
no more caring country on the face of the earth than the United
America's
States.
not a caring country.
Yes, we are.
No, we're not.
You just are witnessing a bombshell moment that exposes the radical left's true position on illegal immigration. James Klug masterfully corners this student into revealing what they actually believe. These shocking admissions of her shows how she supports violent gang members. This is insane. She claims America is not a caring country, despite the evidence that shows America takes in half of all the world's immigrants. She even defends illegal immigrants stealing from American businesses. According to her, if someone broke into a store every day to steal, we should just accept it because they need to eat. This perfectly illustrates the left's complete abandonment of the rule of law. She excuses and wants to give a break to illegal immigration. She supports criminal behavior as long as it's done by preferred groups. And she says even if she owned a store, she would let illegal immigrants steal every single day. This is absolutely ridiculous, and James Klug destroys this.
Hell, they give people who are first-time citizens free health care. We don't got that. But
Illegal immigrants get free health care in the United States.
Hold on. You said SUNY College?
SUNY Canton.
SUNY Canton.
Yes.
Okay, so what about America as a caring country? The fact that
I
they came here
I have
so
a I have a
late-
question to ask you. We go back to that every single time.
Probably
The
like
same America
50%.
that
I don't have
took
exact
some of
numbers.
these
I don't know how that
Wait,
works.
It's interesting how, I mean, it's interesting how a lot of the people that support or are against mass deportations, they don't care about the law. They also don't happen to like their country. You tend to protect what you love in this world. You would probably go really far to protect your family, but you obviously don't care about America that much to protect the United
What does
States.
that mean? That means
I know.
the rest of them
My-
are
And
not.
my
that breaks my heart.
Nigeria.
That breaks my heart.
I'm a Nigerian American. I really don't give a about America, if I'm being quite honest.
So your
with you.
position makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, it does. Because my mom is an immigrant. My dad is an immigrant. My whole family is in Nigeria.
I do care about the United States, so I will educate people on horrifying issues.
I would care about the United States if they cared about me, the people that look like me, or my community, but they don't.
How about this? I got a really interesting question for you. Hey, Cam, I got a question. So when it comes down to them not caring about you, do you think that Black Americans are struggling in the United States, across the United States?
Yes.
Let me-
Let's be serious here. Okay.
No. I just really quick. I got to get to my point. Over the last 4 years, in Chicago, locals in inner city communities were showing up to city council meetings saying, you need to stop importing illegals because they're spending millions and millions of dollars on people that cut the line, came in illegally, instead of the struggling communities. Should we not be putting American communities that are struggling first? Should that inner city community in Chicago get put before illegal aliens, people that came into the country illegally? What do you think?
America has so much money. I feel like if they want to take care of these issues,
Cities have budgets.
Okay, I understand that, but again,
It's taxpayer money.
Are you gonna let me answer the question?
Yes,
or you
sorry.
go? I feel like again these issues were here before the whole issue of immigration was here, and these cities were still failing. And again, is America not the same America that put all these drugs on the street to ruin these communities? Or I'm not.
It doesn't answer my question. Should we be putting money towards those communities that are struggling instead of illegals?
That's my answer. You could put money into both. That's my answer.
Yes, and it would still take away taxpayer dollars. Their issue is that the communities are struggling and they're using hard-earned taxpayer dollars from Black and brown communities to pay for people that came into the country
Okay,
illegally.
maybe if you held upper class people accountable for paying their taxes, then maybe we wouldn't have a problem of having to spread ourselves thin in terms of taxpayer money. You're not holding everybody accountable.
You're gonna fight that hard to keep illegal people that came into the country illegally, and you don't know who they are. They could be committing crimes in these communities.
Come here for a reason. People aren't just coming here for no reason. People are getting killed in their countries, and you are talking about some waiting in a
Coming from
line.
violent countries.
If they're coming from wherever they need to come from, whether it's violence, famine, whatever it might be, people are coming here for a reason. You talk about waiting in a
Are
line.
they going to come here and be peaceful?
It's a gamble. People that are born here aren't peaceful.
Just got to gamble.
Life is a gamble. Like, why are we?
There was no guarantee that you got peaceful.
There's a legal process. We can know who comes into the country and who's not coming into the country. It doesn't matter.
It does matter.
We need to vet these people.
No, hold on, Doc.
We need to
No,
vet
by
these
the
people.
time
It's
these-
yeah.
By the time these
Thank
people
you.
are taking, you want people to wait in a line, a 20-year line, to sit here and get it. By the time they come here, they could be dead. You know, they could have died of famine, whatever might be their issue in their country. I don't think you're understanding. There would be no problem with this if the process to come here was easier, but it's not. It's a hard, long process. People don't have time to wait.
How many people become U.S. citizens per year? I mean, you're pretending like it's nobody.
Okay, but I'm saying the people that come here illegally don't just come here illegally for fun. Like that, I feel like you're misunderstanding that part. People don't just come here to fuck up the country.
It really doesn't matter why they come
No,
here.
but
They
it
shouldn't.
does matter.
The first
It
thing that they
matters a
do when they
lot.
come to our country should not be break our laws.
A law in a country that wasn't yours. Again, we broke a law.
In a country
Not
that
we.
wasn't yours.
Your ancestors
And
broke
the
a law.
argument means nothing. It means nothing. You know, we're all taxpayers.
Conversation is over.
Well,
it was nice talking to you.
Hey,
I don't
hey, what was your
have
name?
to say. You're not getting my
Also,
name.
Okay. Have a great one. Hey, America's the best country on the face of the earth. Remember that. Remember that. That's why she doesn't care about deporting people. She hates the country, and it's like, yes, you don't protect what you hate, of course.
This debate perfectly exposed why the left's immigration position is completely indefensible. Notice how when confronted with basic questions about law and enforcement and public safety, the student resorts to emotion, deflection, and ultimately admitting she doesn't even care about America. Thank God James Klug methodically dismantled every tired leftist talking point that she had. And when asked about deporting violent gang members, the absolute bare minimum of illegal immigration enforcement, she couldn't even support that. This reveals the radicals' position that's been normalized on college campuses. The left wants you to believe that it's all about compassion, but in actuality is just undermining American sovereignty and erasing our borders. They prioritize illegal immigration, violent behavior, and breaking the rule of law in the name of social justice, not actual legal justice. Make sure you like and subscribe. I have more videos like this coming up. This was absolutely crazy.